Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the Bills lecture where we're going to complete the system we're using, which is our spreadsheet, and we're going to complete only the bills section. So again, this is another quick lecture where we are mainly going to just complete this portion of the spreadsheet, the bills portion. So what you're going to need for this section is a list of the bill sources or the companies that you owe. And you want to be very specific with this because if somebody in your family needed to come in and pay your bills one day, if you were out of town or something, they need to know who they need to pay. So be very specific with the name of the company. You need a list of the due dates. So each company should have a due date that usually stays pretty consistent, and then a list of the amount that you owe. Now, this amount could fluctuate depending on the month. So again, this is the same situation as maybe your income and the dates that those sort of things come in, as they might change every month. So you want to revisit this every month as the amount changes, and sometimes the due dates change as well for the company. So this is something that is very relative to the month that you're in. So make sure you have that for each month. So once we have our list of bills, the name of the company, the due date, the amount for each one, and we have our monthly budget spreadsheet and our bills section, we just need to basically fill that in. So in our first column, again, is the name of the company that we owe. The second column is your category. So this has a drop down which allows you to pick the category that you are, this company is basically being paid to. And the third column is the due date that your money is basically due to that company. And the fourth column is the amount that you owe. Now, the good thing about this spreadsheet is your total. It automatically totals it up for you, so you do not need to put anything in there. So that is pretty much our bills section. Let's just take a look at our lecture goals to make sure we actually did what we were supposed to do. And we did complete the bills portion of our spreadsheet. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to kind of walk through the basic steps at the beginning of this course. In our next lecture, we're going to cover our debt section and completing that system as well, which is pretty much still completing the spreadsheet for the debts in that debt section, but it will be a little bit longer lectures as we're going to get into a little bit more tips and tricks and things like that. So again, thank you for sticking in there, and I will see you in your next lecture.